Blow the man up and we'll blow the man down. To leeway, blow the man down. And we'll blow him away into Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. Give me some time to blow the man down. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time.
My research is related to the survey of logboats from Bulgaria. And my main is how to say that my main research is focused on the recording of these logboats on their primary level, by their basics.
Why did you choose this particular research?
Everything started with the practical session that we had from the University of Southampton in Falmouth with the recording of boats, and I chose particularly to record dugout from Brazil with along with my three of my colleagues, and I liked that practical session, and I wanted to know if in Bulgaria there are found similar items. And when I started to do the research, I discovered actually that there are not only that there is not only one boat found, but 6 logboats, and they are very well preserved. And I started to research and to get in touch with people from Bulgaria, the museum curators from Bulgaria, and they actually gave me a very, very useful information, and that logboats actually are not researched before at all, and that was my catalyst to start that research. All right. The 6 logboats that are found in Bulgaria along the coast, the Black Sea coast, are found in the period between 1966 and 2008 year. And these logboats actually, that's the fact that fascinated me, was that these logboats are very well preserved and very good artifacts to record. The interesting fact is, for my research, is that these logboats actually are derived from non-archaeological context. In other words, they are not derived from excavations. So, for example, the interesting thing is that 2 of them are found in the deep waters, between 70 meters and 117 meters, which is very curious fact, and I'm going to see what is the reason about that these logboats are found so deep in the water. Is it related to the geomorphological construction of the bottom of the Black Sea, or something else? Logboats are dated in the medieval period between 9th and 14th century. These are dated, radiocarbon dated in the 1970s, 1980s, and the level of analysis in that period wasn't so great as is at that level, at that stage at the moment, and that's why it is good to see if these logboats are accurate dated or not. But it will be not my. It's not related to my research. Probably it will be a further project for the future. And other interesting fact here for the logboats is that one of the museum curators in the Suzopol Regional Museum is that he told that the logboat found in 2008 is actually not a logboat, but something else. And I wanted to see if that's true or not. And one of my main questions here is going to be that to see if it's actually a logboat, and my research will prove that it is a logboat. With this research, I would like to show, or not to show, but to contribute to the maritime archaeology in Bulgaria, because it is not so developed as it is here in the UK. And with my research of these logboats, I would develop something new for my country, which is going to be the rediscovery of the watercraft in this area in the Black Sea coast, and it is going to be something like basic research for my country at all, because it's not done before at all, and this fact fascinated me because I will be a person who is going to do something new in that aspect of maritime archaeology.
My research.
The focus of my research is related to the survey of that logboats. In other words, recording that logboats and undertaking drawing plans. I did that in April. So now I have all the drawings and photographs, and now my focus is on the researching and literature review in order to compare these logboats with logboats from other countries and areas such as North Europe and the Balkans, Ukraine, Russia. And that will be in order to see if there are some common characteristics with that logboats from the different areas. Also, together with the taking of drawing plans in April, I took photographs for doing RTI. In other words, reflectance transformation imaging, to see the small details from the hollowing out that logboats, and to see details that are otherwise invisible to the human eye. Sources that I'm going to use are by Alexander Okurokov, who registered logboats in Russia and Ukraine and describe them. And I'm going to use that information in order to search parallels about my logboats, about the logboats in Bulgaria. And this is because I want to see the common characteristics of their construction, and to look beyond that and to see if what kind of culture or society used to build these logboats. Actually, the fact that all 6 logboats from Bulgaria are different in terms of construction is a very exciting matter to me, because because I want to see what kind of society or culture used to build these logboats, and with the comparison with logboats from other areas around the world, I want to show and to ask myself those type of questions. As I mentioned in a while, the logboat found in 2008, and that it was thought not to be a logboat, but a vessel for pressing grapes for wine. Recently, I found that this logboat actually is a logboat indeed, and and I can prove that and show to the museum curator from Sozopol that he is wrong.
Blow the man up and we'll blow the man down. To leeward, blow the man down. And we'll blow him away into Liverpool town. Give me some time to blow the man down. Give me some time to blow the man down. Give me time. Give me time.